So that lunch today, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
The cat kept looking over at my pizza meal.
The cat was going to steal
it? Really wanted some. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. This is the Block Party of Minecraft podcast, episode 165. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth.
And Little C.
Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com.
Now let's get the block party started.
Yay! All right, Little C, you're not looking super motivated today. I think you're under the weather, as they say.
I don't know. My throat just hurts today.
Yeah, so you might not be doing much talking, but we'll get through it. We didn't want you listeners to miss out at all. And howdy, live listeners today. Welcome back. We're glad you're here. How do people, if they want to be a part of the live show, how do they do that?
Join the Discord.
Of course. Absolutely. Howdy, Wire Guy. Welcome to the live. Welcome back. It's been a while. And Froggies, yay. Glad you guys are here. There's like emoji, like spam going on in our chat right now. And one of them is my face. It's kind of scary.
That is too many Bearded Sloth faces.
Too many of me.
Old man.
Absolutely.
Extra old man faces.
Extra old man?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that? I think they'll have to wait on the show for that. I don't know.
All
right. We do have comments of the week. Same thing. Get on our Discord, leave us comments, or of course you can email us, or there's multiple ways, right? They can get on the contact form on our website. That's one way to get that, or they can email.
I actually haven't been to the website in a long time. I don't even know what it looks like.
It hasn't changed much. I haven't done too much there. All right, let's get to the comments this week. First one comes from John Derry. I ground the server this week. I might have died to fall damage in a cave while mining, but oh well, lol.
Saying I might have and then a very specific scenario seems a little suspicious. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being a little, maybe I'm reading into it too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it seems
like
this happened.
This may have happened. Maybe it was a friend. This happened to a friend.
Sorry, asking for a friend.
Yeah, asking for a friend. Exactly.
How do you get a warden out of your bedroom? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, most definitely. So I'm assuming John Derry, he has recently joined the Jericho SMP family.
Jericho SMP.
Exactly. So I'm guessing that's what he's talking about here. I've had those weeks where like something drastic happens and you're like, I'm just not playing at all. I'm just mad at everything, mad at Jericho, mad at the server.
There was something very small that happened a while ago. I was just building, doing very detailed. It was maybe a 5-block wide area on a building, and there were so many different types of blocks, so many tiny details with flower pots and just all of that kind of stuff. And then a creeper blew it up, and there went my motivation because I spent all this time, and this was a while ago, but whenever something like that happens, big or small, it's just annoying.
Absolutely. It's very annoying.
Although
and you almost get like literally depressed at times.
I don't know about fall damage. I mean, I died of fall damage a decent amount. I used to at least, and then Feather Falling 4 existed.
Yes.
And you can actually water bucket clutch on Bedrock Edition now.
Yeah, it works.
I forget when they changed that, but you can drop it and pick it up quickly, and it works better. But I died to...
Or you can just fall off a ladder like me.
I don't know if it's called this in Bedrock, but in Java, I died to kinetic energy a lot.
Kinetic energy, yeah?
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
When you fly into something.
Yep, absolutely.
Thunk.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I'm like a...
You're basically a test dummy.
I'm a bug and...
On a windshield?
On a windshield.
Gotcha. That draws a very good picture in my mind.
Like in the B movie when they hit it and they're holding on for dear life, and that's me.
That's a good movie, by the way.
I'm not good at flying. No, I'm actually really good at flying. I just got good at flying by doing really risky stuff, and sometimes I don't pay attention because I'll be tabbed out of Minecraft, so my mouse is on my second monitor, and then for some reason, sometimes it takes a second to click in to Minecraft again. I don't know if you've ever had this. When you like go to switch a YouTube video or something on a second monitor, and then you go back to Minecraft and you don't have controls right away.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's like this split second you don't have controls, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I try to stay focused on when I'm playing instead of like going multiple tabs over and just flying along.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't sit still. If you're not playing 3 video games at the exact same time, and one of them being a race sim, one of them being a first-person shooter, and one of them being like Minecraft, you are
Yeah,
not a real
I
gamer.
will say Minecraft is one of those where you can be a little bit more relaxed most of the time. There's
That's
moments though.
with Truck Sim
Yeah.
and Minecraft. They're both the games that if I'm playing, I'll play them if there's a podcast or a long video I want to watch, because I'm not
Yeah,
just going to sit there and listen to it or watch it because ADD. I want to
of
be doing
course.
something.
Yeah.
So I'll go play Minecraft and do
I'm a
mundane or do
professional
Truck
at
Sim.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm very good at it. All right, let's move on. Thank you for that comment there, John Derry.
Our next comment is from Kangamar. Happy birthday, BS.
Wait, what?
Hope you a good one, and it was Minecraft-tastic.
That's a hard
That
word.
was hard,
Minecraft-tastic.
like fantastic, but Minecraft-tastic. Did
Yes,
you
I
play
did.
Minecraft on your birthday?
I did not play Minecraft actually.
That's it. I
I
quit.
didn't play
Nope,
Minecraft.
can't
I
do it
don't
anymore.
think this whole
You're
week,
fired.
honestly. I don't recall. This week went by really fast for me for some reason. Okay, so yesterday was my birthday
Mm-hmm.
and I
You're
took
old
the
now.
day off.
You're like
I had
super
paid
old.
time off, so I took it off. And so it was a short week anyways there. Thursday at work was like crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I
Would you like
planned
to?
on playing Minecraft.
Would you like to tell
Maybe
the
I'll play
world
today.
how old you are now?
I am past the 40 mark by
Wow,
far. So I am now 41.
that's a
I'm in my
lot of.
prime.
No, I don't.
Yes, I'm
I
in
don't
my
think so.
prime. That's how that works. And then John Derry also has a comment here. Ditto on that. Happy birthday. Thank you all. Thank you for paying attention and celebrating my birthday. Didn't really do a whole lot. I voted yesterday,
Woo.
early voting in our state. So I did that. That was exciting. We went out for Mexican food.
Yeah, we did.
It's kind of funny because I've been out to Mexican food several times
Don't
since
wanna
I've
hear it.
started my new job.
Don't want to hear it.
Either with my boss or colleagues or whatever, right? But you guys reminded me that you haven't been to Mexican food the whole time since I've started my new job. That's like
Jeez,
4
dude.
months now.
Don't even love your family anymore.
Well, I got Mexican food.
You
I'm good.
Got all your friends at work now and just replacing us.
I know.
Jeez.
Hey,
So rude.
some of those we actually talked about Minecraft. One of my coworkers, he does play Minecraft. So it's kind of fun to talk
Gotta
about.
get him to join Jericho.
And since I'm in IT world, it's like okay to talk about that kind of stuff.
Start an IT section of Jericho.
There you go.
They have to have their own base away from all the other people. They're not allowed to interact with people.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, that's all the comments we got this week. Really appreciate having those. I guess it's our time to talk about Minecraft. I don't know. I don't have anything to talk about. Honestly, I haven't played at all.
I didn't do a ton of stuff. I did work on the central part of my underground part of my base. When you go, I have a fountain up above in the town square, and then you fall through the fountain, and then it's to my storage area and everything like that. And I worked on the main center area where you fall down, and then you have 2 tunnels that are storage, one that's going to be maybe a nether portal or something, I don't know yet, and then one that's almost a trophy room area.
Okay.
And I worked on that,
That's awesome.
which was nice to get that
I
finally
think
done.
I watch you play enough. Like I look in your office there and I look and I watch and that kind of fulfills me. And I'm like, there's no way I could ever do anything nearly as good as that. So I
can't
kind of give up. I don't know.
You have an auto sorter that is
I do.
massive.
I
Finish
need to
it.
work on that. Yeah, I do need to work. It's like functional now.
Then what are you doing? What
I know.
are you
it's
doing?
functional. I want to add to it, right? Because right now there's just basically a single double chest for each item. But I want to add a whole bunch of extra that I can turn on and off for surplus.
If you can't store at least 100 billion items,
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
not
even have a
quite
storage
that
room?
much, but yeah, maybe I'll hop on this afternoon. I don't know. On our live chat, catching up on that a little bit. Wiregate says, "Happy you survived another trip around the sun." Yes, I did. A day late, he said, but yeah, that's fine.
So he survived another trip around the sun and a day.
In a day.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying that to people. I'm surprised how many people don't get what you're saying when you say that.
It's simple. When you go around the sun, that's a year.
I know.
Do people not know that?
I don't know. As a kid, I grew up, I loved space and all that kind of stuff, right? Astronauts and NASA.
Every kid
and-
ever wants to be an astronaut
I
at
know,
one
but it
point.
seems like today they're not as invested in that.
Nobody ever talks about NASA anymore.
Well, no, it's SpaceX.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
private companies now.
Right. Which is awesome. I think that is a better way. I think they're way more efficient at it. Don't have as much red tape to get through.
Well, I mean, SpaceX can land their own rockets.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. All right. So speaking of our real life stuff, yes, I took another trip around the sun. Actually, I had that on my show notes. I had the day off Friday. We've already talked about some of this stuff. Oh, that's something at work. I got to play with like patch panel and a big network switch and plug it in and make wall ports work basically.
Did you break the entire building's
I did
network
not, as far as
infrastructure?
I know. I kind of paid attention to my emails yesterday, even though it was my day off. I didn't see any tickets coming in saying that I like completely broke down the branch or anything.
That's good.
So that's a good sign. I was supposed to get a new TV. Their TV on their wall was basically blew up, and I was supposed to replace that, but I totally ran out of time and I had to leave. So I at some point I got to go back and mount a new TV for them.
That's easy enough.
I'm hoping.
It's hard to do by yourself.
Yeah.
But it's easy.
Yeah, and they're going from a 43-inch to 50-inch.
It's a simple task.
Yeah.
It's just holding a 50-inch TV while trying to mount it.
Right, exactly. But we'll get it figured out. So you and I kind of been investigating.
Investigating? That's the word you're going to use?
Yeah. Well, investigating solutions. Inspecting. Okay.
Inspector.
Solutions for live streaming our church video, but not live streaming outside of our church,
like,
live streaming to another television within.
So we stream to YouTube every week for our church.
Easy.
So that way, like, right? That's easy. It's just a YouTube
it's
live
about
stream.
a 30-second delay or so if you watch
Maybe
it on
a bit
there.
More in some weeks.
And
then we want to send it. We have a TV in the foyer outside of our sanctuary that they want the audio and video on.
Right, with your graphics and words and
how the live stream looks, because the live stream's zoomed in to the different people during worship, and there's lower third graphics and all of that fancy stuff.
Right.
And plus the audio's mixed better than what it's getting.
True.
So we want to have that on the TV out there.
I didn't realize it was going to be this hard.
But we don't want it off the YouTube feed because that's a long delay. That's almost half a minute delay.
Right.
So we have to get a way to send the signal optimally wirelessly so we can send it anywhere in the church for future needs.
That would be great. Or at least through our network.
Yes.
Right.
So we have to send the live stream, video and audio, through the network. And we figured it out. We figured out how to send video and audio.
Yep.
But there's quality issues with how we found to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And there's got to be a better way.
And the quality isn't just, there's a little pixelation every 2 minutes or something. It's somewhat major.
It's fairly significant. And we noticed audio, which really takes you out of it. Anytime you have audio problems.
It's something that if someone was watching it and they noticed it, they would come to the tech booth and complain to us.
Right. And then we got to kind of pay attention
deal with that.
While we're still
during
the actual service. Yeah. So we're trying to figure that out. We kind of stopped by last night, late at night. The church is creepy at night, by the way.
You haven't seen it when it's the worst. I was there by myself one time after music practice, messing with some new tech we got.
Yeah.
And then one of the musicians texted me after they all left and was like, I think I left a light on downstairs. And of course, it's in the deepest, darkest part of the dungeon basement in this old church. And yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And it makes so many random sounds. You don't know how many random sounds the church
It's cave
just
sounds.
makes.
It's just cave sounds. It's Minecraft cave sounds in our church.
Sometimes there'll be a bird that gets into the outer part of the inner attic. And you'll hear this thunk, thunk, thunk. And it's terrifying.
It's fun. All right. So I'm looking over your show notes here because we kind of do prepare a little bit beforehand, which is amazing.
I did other things. Yeah.
You did do a few other things.
I repasted my CPU.
Yay, so it can play Minecraft better.
Obviously.
Of course.
It was getting really hot with I was doing a Cinebench, which is CPU benchmarking tests. It runs the CPU at 100%.
Right.
So that it's just constant 100%, and doing that, it's a good way to check stability and everything. And I wasn't crashing Windows or anything, but I was getting to 94, 95 degrees of average of all core temps, which is really hot for a desktop chip.
Right.
So I repasted it. I took off my CPU cooler. I actually took out my CPU completely, cleaned it off, with cleaning alcohol and everything, and then cleaned off the CPU cooler. And I had new paste laying around, so I used that, and I put a decent amount on, still like reasonable, but more than what I normally would just to see,
Right.
and that did help.
So
A
what
lot.
kind of idle temperatures are you running?
Idle's around 45-ish, maybe.
And that's
Usually,
Celsius.
yeah, and
Yeah.
usually it's a bit lower than that.
Okay.
That's a
Like right now, I'm
conservative
running
estimate.
my laptop, and laptops always run hotter anyways because airflow and
Well, and
things
in
like
a
that.
laptop, your GPU and CPU are on the same cooling.
Exactly. But like right now, we're recording. Don't really have a lot. I have 2 instances of Discord open, and I'm running right around high 60s for my CPU
Mhm.
and low 50s for my GPU.
And now when I'm doing casual gaming like Halo Infinite, which uses a lot of GPU but not a ton of CPU, my GPU is only like 70s top, and then my CPU is now only like 75 top,
Okay.
which is good.
That's amazing.
That's way better than it was
It's
at 90
crazy
degrees
how
all the
much
time.
different. So if you are having temperature problems, definitely
Check that.
look into repasting and don't cheap out on your paste.
Yeah. And
That's
it could
something too.
be CPU cooler thing too. I did adjust fan curves a tiny bit,
Okay.
but nothing that would have affected temperature like changing the paste did.
Right. And yeah, make sure like the dust, gunk in your coolers and stuff get blown out and
Oh yeah,
things
if you
like
have like
that.
a
Make sure.
radiator or if you just have like
Right.
fins on a normal
Yeah,
CPU cooler.
absolutely. So with that then, how does Hogwarts? I know you've
Yes,
been playing
I
a
did
lot of
play. I
that.
played a little bit of that this week, and I beat the main storyline, got through that in like
Nice.
40 some hours, which is good, I'd say.
That's pretty
And now I
good.
have to go back and do all the side quests that I haven't done yet. And there's like a
Are you
side
you're a
story mission.
completionist though, right? You like to
Yes.
complete everything?
Yeah, I want to get I want to try to get all the achievements on
I'm
Steam.
more when it comes to things like that. I'm more of the story guy. I just kind of want to play it through. A lot of times I'll play even on easy just
Yeah.
to kind of get through it and enjoy it like a movie almost.
Yeah. No, that's how I play games.
Okay.
I enjoy the story part of it, and then I grind the rest of it, the achievements.
Yeah, I got
So I'll play through and truly enjoy and appreciate the story, take my time, whatever difficulty I enjoy playing at, and then I'll go back and get other achievements and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And if I need, I'll find a YouTube guide for a certain achievement or whatever. I have nothing against that for trying to get trophies or whatever.
Right.
Because if it's past the main story.
Yeah. Wire Guy here in our live chat has a good tip for us when we're at church in the dark all by ourselves.
Oh, he said to take a night vision potion or just turn game sounds off.
Oh, well, that's an easy fix.
Duh.
I'll try that tonight. All right, let's move on. I mean, that's enough talk about us. We didn't really play that much Minecraft. You played a little bit.
I did.
You
I
did.
did play.
So, and we got some comments, mostly about my birthday.
Because you're old now.
Yeah, there's that. I did get pie.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie, just like in Minecraft. There's my reference. There you go.
Oh, yep. He basically played Minecraft because he ate pumpkin pie.
HolyBookworm made me a pumpkin pie. It was really good. All right.
Did you eat any bread this week or any other Minecraft foods?
Yeah, probably. Had steak.
Now it's time for the past week of Minecraft. All info from Minecraft.net.
Minecraft Java 1.21.2 pre-release. 1 came out Tuesday,
That's
October 8th, 2024. Yes, I was not expecting pre-releases.
Because if it's the winter
I
drop,
think before Halloween.
I don't think so.
I think we're getting
Then
one
why would they
before
market
Halloween.
it as winter drop? Or is that what it's marketed as? Or is there going to be another? I don't know.
I haven't heard winter drop, but
When are we going to get
there might be
bundles?
another one.
What about bundles?
Yeah, they're coming.
And
They're coming soon. Let's see what's in this pre-release. Experimental features. Creaking will not activate or freeze around players in creative mode. Comparators attached to the creaking heart block will output a signal strength dependent on the distance to the connected creaking. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even think about it being redstone capable. Have you thought about that at all with the creaking heart block?
Yeah, it's a better daylight detector thing.
Yeah, but it also bases it on the strength based how close the creaking is, which is
That's
kind of
interesting.
cool. So you could almost be alerted.
I mean,
I don't know. There's some cool things I'm just thinking in my head here. All right, changes in this pre-release. Tweaked air bubbles UI. Added an empty state for air bubbles along with a wobble when the player is drowning. Added a popping sound when the bubbles pop in the UI. The data pack version is now 57. Resource pack version is now 41. Added disable player movement check game rule default false that disables player movement speed restriction. And they have some bugs fixed here. Repeating command block data is often lost when moving it around in inventory. Flaming arrows no longer extinguish when water or powdered snow is placed in its location. Bundles do not empty smoothly. Furnaces, blast furnaces, and smokers delete all of their contents inside them once reloaded after smelting items. The game crashes when attempting to accept or reject already accepted or rejected realm invitations. And of course, there's more. Always have the link in our description for all of the changelogs. And by the way, when I read Java changelogs like this, when we get to the bugs in the fixes, that was the problem and they fixed it, supposedly. All right, moving on. Minecraft Bedrock beta slash preview 1.21.50.20 came out the next day, Wednesday, October 9th, 2024.
this notice is
So
hilarious.
the notice is here. They actually had it crossed out. All this part that's in italics here has been crossed out since they put it on. But it says this update was mistakenly released from our beta builds. Do not update the game if you are on stable 1.20.30 or open any worlds if you have updated from 1.20.30 until further notice. For more information, they have a link there. And then this version will now show up as 1.21.50.22 on Android to fix the prior update issue.
Imagine if you updated and then your world got corrupted or something from this.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Now,
crazy.
I'm pretty sure though this is just
Android.
still in beta
No,
part of it,
I think
right?
what they did, from what I heard, this might
So
not
it's
be.
just Android
They
stuff.
just released what should have been the beta preview update
Yeah.
as the regular game.
Oh,
From
yeah.
what I heard, I don't know if
Oof.
that's accurate or not, but
Yeah, I didn't. It was actually shocking to me. I didn't actually read it till today when I was getting the show notes ready. So that's very interesting. But like I said, that part of it was crossed off. So they might have had it all fixed now and it null and void. Who knows? New features here in this beta slash preview added pale garden biome, pale oak tree, pale moss block, pale moss carpet, pale hanging moss, and pale oak wood set. A biome variation of dark forest. Animal mobs do not spawn naturally in pale gardens. Pale oaks generate here. Pale oak leaves drop pale oak saplings that can be planted in a 2x2 configuration to grow pale oak trees. New biomes, specific ambient sounds. Of course, they're always looking for feedback at a link. Added creaking mob, creaking spawn egg, and creaking heart block. A mob that spawns at night in the pale garden biome if there is a creaking heart block that has been generated in a pale oak tree. Creaking is not affected by light levels, but spawns and despawns based on day-night cycle. So even if you light it up, it still can spawn, which is kind of cool.
I don't like that it despawns. I wish there was a way to keep it from despawning during the day
Yeah. I
because I
don't
want
know.
one as a pet.
Yeah, we haven't had anything quite like this, so
How am I supposed to
it's
keep
cool.
one in my base as a pet?
Yeah, you're
Like
not.
with my woodens.
But well, you can. It just goes to sleep
I guess.
every
But
day.
but Bob needs a friend.
Well, he can have one at night. An activated creaking will not move if a player is looking at it. Creaking is invulnerable to damage. Player wearing a carved pumpkin on their head can look at a creaking without it freezing in place.
I love this feature that you can wear a carved pumpkin and it'll still chase you, so you can look at it and see what's going on with it more.
Yeah, that is cool. Yep. When creaking heart block is destroyed, the connected creaking is removed. All right, they have some changes and fixes on this. Migrated JSON UI trial mode model that was shown in Create New World and Edit World to Or UI. Joining worlds created from world templates on realms and dedicated servers no longer prompt the user to download packs for templates they have locally. Swords no longer mine all blocks faster than bare hands, instead, doing that only for some plant type blocks that aren't already insta mineable.
I didn't realize this until I was watching a video about the changelog. I didn't know that swords break stuff slightly faster.
I didn't know that, but that's going to be fixed now.
Yeah.
So we're late to the game here.
I mean, this is still beta preview, so we have a little while.
That is true. Added delay overload to the schedule command, which allows you to queue a function to be executed after a certain amount of time. Mace damage now scales with distance fallen when it is used by mobs.
Great.
Right.
So when you die in a cave, and then a zombie picks up your mace and then falls off a cliff and hits you as it's falling, you'll insta-die.
Absolutely. When they started talking about the schedule, that's something else I can talk about is our scheduling on Jericho on the server side. Like we have scheduled messages and jokes and things that run. They're completely been broken for like a week and a half. It's been really weird. Anyways, moving on with this, the world spawn point algorithm has been improved so that locations with good biomes but far from the world's origin are preferred over really bad locations but closer to the origin. Players will keep their inventory after dying on easy and peaceful as we're testing ways to adapt our difficulty levels.
They have feedback. Go leave feedback. This is a bad change.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm okay with it on peaceful. Peaceful is already not survival. Peaceful is harder creative.
But you have a separate toggle for it.
But for easy,
so
no, this makes it so it's not a cheat.
Right. Yeah,
you can play on easy and get trophies with keep inventory. I don't like that.
What about this? What about a compromise? You have to have the toggle, and if you're on easy, then it doesn't take it cheats away.
No, I think it should take cheats away.
I agree. I do not like keep inventory.
I think it
takes all the risk away.
Maybe with peaceful, or maybe just with keep inventory in general, instead of it keeping your entire inventory, it only keeps tools or something. And armor.
Yeah,
like how other games. I don't like it at all.
So if you also don't like it, make sure you leave feedback. They have a link right there. So
but if you do like it, you can just sit in your corner and
Yeah, exactly.
Leave feedback.
Fixed a crash that could sometimes occur after uploading and joining a realm. Fixed an issue where the game would occasionally hang when loading resources. Change the order of tabs in the settings screen. The item currently selected inside a bundle is now correctly displayed as part of the bundle's icon when the bundle is placed in the inventory or crafting table's crafting grid. Foxes can now pick up bundles. And of course, more. Ooh, I like that. Foxes, they just pick up your whole bundle full of stuff.
You just see a fox running around with all your stuff, and you're just like, what are you doing? Give it back.
I do think we're getting close to bundles because
I hope so.
They work well.
Yeah, they work well.
I've played with them now.
I haven't done it on mobile. I'm curious how it works, but I feel like on mobile it's pretty simple. You just click.
Yeah, I would think they'd have that figured out by now. They've had plenty of time. This is a discussion too. When they first came out with it, it required rabbit hide. And I think even a lead. I think you had to have a lead and rabbit hide. But now it's so easy to get.
It's
just string and leather.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's almost too easy now.
No, it's not overpowered enough.
But I guess it's is meant for early game.
First day kind of thing.
And string is...
And exploring. I think I'll use it even on Jericho now. For when I'm exploring.
Right. Absolutely. All right. And then this tells me that we're getting close to an actual update here because Minecraft Java 1.21.2 pre-release 2 came out Thursday, October 10th, 2024. Experimental features, pale moss changes. Pale hanging moss now only drops when cut with shears or destroyed using tool with silk touch. Pale moss carpet is now more efficient to destroy with sword. Pale moss carpet now plays the correct step sound when walking over it. The bugs fixed here, sneaking while falling on slime blocks inflicts fall damage. Some items are held sideways in left hand. Jump boost does not affect the breeze's jump. Thrown ender pearl teleport position is inconsistent. Entities can be damaged by fire without being ignited. Entity collision order is now locational. Mounts no longer receive damage when riding them through sweet berry bushes.
That's nice.
That is nice. Player idle timeout does not kick players, and more. So those are all the. Oh, wait, no. The mounts no longer receive damage? That's what was
Oh,
happening, and they fixed it,
Yeah.
so they are again.
Aw.
Oh.
That would be nice. If
Yeah.
you're riding a horse through the woods and it hits a thorn bush. I mean, it'll get annoyed by it, but most horses pretty big and strong. They're not going to really be bothered.
Right. I don't know. Anyways, that was pre-release too. But guess what, Little C? There's more.
There's more. Call right now and you can listen to Minecraft Java 1.21.2 pre-release 3.
It came out on my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. You got a Java pre-release, the version you don't even play.
Friday, October 11th, 2024. Changes here. Changes to high contrast resource pack. Added textures for frame and background textures for tooltips. Added slot background and highlight textures for the bundle tooltip. Resource pack version is now 42. Added container / bundle / slot background texture for bundle slot background. Bugs fixed. Again, this is what's wrong, and they fixed them. Passengers dismount minecarts / boats when converting. Projectiles visually fall when shot in a wall with high tick rate. Mobs in their death animations produce the fire extinguishing sound every tick while being in lava while it's raining. And mobs in their death animations that are inside both water and lava produce the fire extinguishing sound every tick. And more.
So I've been playing on the preview, the Bedrock preview a lot.
Yes.
The UI is so nice.
Yeah,
It's
I do
the
like
Ore
it.
UI.
Yeah.
There's a few things I'm not a huge fan of in the menus. I think it's a bit too mobile gamified, but I like the bed screen so much better.
Yeah, I don't play a whole lot. I
bed
played around
screen
with
is
bundles a
just
little bit.
A bigger button now, and it looks nicer. The new death screen on normal Minecraft is awesome on Bedrock because you get
Okay.
this like third person look of
Yeah.
your death. Like right as you die, as you're
yeah.
falling, you like zoom out into this third person. It just feels like a video game if you play.
It probably hurts more to watch yourself fall
It
over.
really hurts because you watch all your items just explode
Mhm.
10,000 blocks out
you
radius for
feel
some
it.
reason.
That's for sure. But that's not going to matter if they change it to peaceful and easy where you don't lose inventory.
I was gonna say it won't matter once they add a hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Hardcore. Oof. Yeah.
Oh, I love Bedrock
That's coming
Hardcore,
too.
by the way.
Is it good?
Only for the fact you can't cheat it unless you use third-party really complex tools. On
Okay.
Java, you can cheat hardcore.
Right.
Like, there's been so many hardcore YouTubers exposed for, cheating their worlds because
Right.
you just one button and you can do creative.
Okay.
You can't do that on Bedrock.
It's just gone.
You can't enable cheats even after you've died. Once the world is gone, it's gone. You're in spectator mode. That's it. At least from UI access.
Right.
There might be ways with
Yeah,
commands,
of
of
course.
course. But I like that. It's harder. It's better for YouTubers' integrity.
It keeps you honest.
Plus, I think it looks cool with the UI when you die
Nice.
in a world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when a world's hardcore, there's like a little red outline of the world and then a little hardcore heart at the bottom. When you die, it all turns gray.
Oh.
And little teardrops. No, there's no teardrop. That's just mine off of the screen.
Yeah, of course. Teardrops and computers, not good combination, by the way.
Yeah. Sadly, they happen a lot.
they do. Yeah, I'm learning that real quick in this whole IT world. All right, let's move on.
Now it's time for do.
Listener questions.
Wow, 2 questions this week.
We do. We're getting back on track. We actually have several lined up. So if you
It's
put in a
becoming-
question and you don't hear it this week, don't worry. I have them.
It's fall. Between
So
fall, winter, and spring are good months, and then everyone falls off on summer on listening and doing
that might
stuff.
be part of it.
I've
Yeah.
noticed that with my own Minecraft and just everything.
Well, and
I
people
have
are getting hyped up with the new
updates. I have more
updates.
motivation in the fall to do things.
Yeah. Well,
It's nicer weather, I guess.
Well, and it gets dark earlier, so you're in the house quicker and
guess.
things like
I
that
don't
too.
know.
But all right, what's our first question there, little
Comes
C?
from Froggies. Why should I put a question here? Why do I listen if I don't play Minecraft at all?
And those are two questions. I did combine them. I did it on
Ooh,
purpose.
sneaky. They're
But
going in the ancient city here and they're sneaking.
to answer his first one, why should I put a question here? Well, because questions are fun.
Question everything.
Plus, listener questions can be non-Minecraft related if you want. Got to keep them family friendly, of course. And for instance, you can ask questions like this.
That hurt our brain. It's too deep,
Yeah,
too philosophical.
absolutely. And, and why do you want to listen if you don't play at all? Because the podcast is still fun and entertaining, and we're going to get to HolyBookworm's joke of the week, of course. But
is that the only reason to listen?
No, the biggest reason is because there's a bearded sloth on it.
That is true. I mean,
Yeah.
what other
podcast
another
out there?
podcast where there is a bearded sloth
Right.
hosting it?
I mean, you can't get that anywhere else. Exclusive right here on The Block Party, a Minecraft podcast. All right, let's see what's your answers.
Easy fix. Just play Minecraft.
Yeah,
Fixes everything.
That
There you
does
go.
fix it.
Simple.
Just play Minecraft.
Just play Minecraft.
I like it. All right, next question comes from the one, the only, Holy Bookworm.
The pie chef herself.
Yes, absolutely. She asked us this week, what Minecraft tools have you used in real life?
A shovel, an axe, a hoe, a bow, a fishing rod, a boat. There's probably more, but that's all I could think of right now.
Well, I have definitely used a sword.
You've used a sword?
Well, basically a knife.
Well, that's basically a sword.
Right. I mean, I have buttered my toast before.
All by yourself.
I did.
Wow.
So, yeah, that counts as a sword,
I
right?
want a sword.
That definitely counts as a sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so. I want a real sword, though. Like a big sword. So I
That
can
would be cool.
butter a big piece of toast.
You could butter a lot of toast with a sword.
Yes.
That could be fun.
I know someone who got a sword.
Just to
recently.
butter his toast?
No, but now I want a sword.
And now you want a sword.
I want a sword.
Hmm.
I think every dude just wants a sword. A good medieval sword. You know?
Everybody should have a sword.
Everyone.
I think so. All right. To answer the question honestly here, I think I've probably used most of the tools in the game.
A mace? You've used the medieval weapon of a mace?
Well, not. Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Well, I was in martial arts as a youngin', and we had things very similar to that.
There is more that I saw in your answer now that I'm like, yeah, I've used that.
Yeah, like shovel, hoe, pickaxe, axe.
I don't think I've
fishing
used a
rod.
pickaxe.
I have used a pickaxe.
Nice.
I've broke up like concrete slabs and stuff with a pickaxe. Fishing rod, leads, bow, mace. Yeah, I've.
What about a trident?
I mean, I use a fork all the time. That counts,
No.
right? No, I've used a pitchfork.
That's
like
close.
for hay and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's close, right?
You gotta have a trident.
A trident.
Like that one dude in the Hunger Games that had the trident.
See, when I think of trident, I think of the Little Mermaid from back in the day. Like, I actually really like that movie, by the way.
I've used a saddle and a lead, so I've used those.
Yeah, saddle.
I mean, this might be a stretch, but horse armor.
Horse
I've
armor?
helped put a fly mask on a horse's head.
Well, you put the blanket over the horse.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, that's kind of horse armor. Kind of. I mean, it's not medieval horse armor, but it protects the horses from, the cold.
That is true. And yeah, they have their little eye flap things, and I don't know. And what's considered a tool and what's considered a weapon? Is a mace a tool or is it a weapon?
Tool.
Right? Absolutely. No, according to the Minecraft movie, it's a tool bag, right? That's it.
Yeah, Steve's considered a tool.
I am Steve.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Thank you for those questions. Like I said, we do have quite a few lined up. Keep them coming, though. Like, we don't want to run out. I love listener questions.
You guys are interrogating us. There are bright lights in our eyes.
I love them. All right, so like I said, we were having trouble with the jokes running on Jericho.
But
And usually I grab them off of there, but I got Holy Bookworm to still give us.
exclusive Holy Bookworms joke of the week.
How did Spider-Man trip up Duckman?
Webbed feet. Really? That gets a haha? Really, audience? Come on, audience.
I don't
That gets a
know.
wah
Holy
wah.
Bookworm. Maybe she was under pressure and didn't have
Mm.
time to really craft one.
But this was exclusive. Jericho members didn't get this
That
on the
is
server.
true. Jericho members did not get
Exclusive
that
to
this
this
week.
episode.
It was only here. The one, the only. The Block Party. Well, that was a fun show, Little C.
Yeah.
Thank you for plowing through it. I knew your throat was a little off, but you seem like it's getting better.
Meh, not really. I'm just faking it.
Well, good for you. Hope you appreciate it, listeners. Don't forget, we are supported by you, only you, and really your motivation more than anything. We do need subscribers, so go subscribe. It's 99 cents a month, and we'll go ahead and give you some extras. You get to listen to all the early episodes, like there's 49 missing if you go to Spotify or anything, and you're not a subscriber. You
They
can't
didn't
listen to
show
them.
up to work.
So you got to subscribe to get those. And we've done an extra show, the After Hours show, and we have guests and stuff on there. It's a lot of fun. It's just you and I kind of just talking about all kinds of random topics. Little C, if they have thoughts or questions, what can they do?
Well, they can think about them. Whoa. Or they can reach us on Discord. Or even at the contact@blockpartymc.com email.
Right?
Or that contact form on the website. Ooh, not the contact
That
form.
website,
Ooh,
by the way?
scary.
theblockpartymc.com. Who would have guessed?
Whoa. It's almost like it's the email domain too. It's crazy.
I know. Thanks for listening. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C. Bye.